Joint teachers, as previously only we have discussed regarding the student reflection form that needs to be sent in the SLC. I told you regarding that learning outcome form that needs to be sent. So to ease our work in a very easy format, we will be creating a form chapter wise, which where we will be asking to the students whether chapter wise they have understood the learning outcomes of chapter or not, and it's going to be chapter wise and not topic wise. So we'll be creating that form. I'll show you a demo of that. The questions will vary according to your subject, according to your chapters that you have chosen. So let's start. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to go in your drive. Here you have the option of new. Click on new. Go in more. Here you have the option of Google Forms. Click on Google Forms and create a new form. Now, here you need to give a very proper name. So everybody will give a uniform name to their form. So the name will be, for example, the first thing will be the class and section. So if it is 8A and maybe it is English, and here it will be student reflection form chapter. Now, in SLC, the number of chapters you have taken, based on that only you're going to create your form. SLC में जितने chapters आपने लिए हैं उसी के ऊपर आप आपका form बनाएंगे. So your chapter numbers will come. Maybe I have taken two chapters in English, so I will write chapter 1 and 2. So this will be my form name. Done. Here you can write down some description where you can just write down. We are going to use signals over here in the form. I'll tell you when we will do start with that. But these should be the common instruction that will go in all the form. So red signal means did not understood the topic. Yellow signal means understood the topic but not able to solve application based questions, and green signal means perfectly understood all the topics and can attempt application based questions. This is the way you will be writing the meaning of what is the meaning of green signal. You did not understand the topic. Yellow signal, instead of topic, you can write in chapter over here. Because we are doing it chapter wise, so just change it to chapter. Perfectly understood the complete chapter. Okay. So this is the way you will be creating the general description. What is the meaning of these three signals? Now, the first question that you will be posting it here will be the first question that will be posting is, have you understood the content from chapter 1? ये आपका फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन रहेगा. हैव यू अंडरस्टूड द कंटेंट फ्रॉम चैप्टर 1? एंड यू आर गोइंग टू ऐड different signals. So यहाँ पे option 1 में here is the, you can see an image option is there. Click on add image. Now I'll be sharing this images with you. Image भी आपके साथ मैं share करूँगी, आप वही image insert करोगे. The same image you will be inserting. So first I will take a red signal. Open. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of this red signal? So, for example, if I'm talking about maybe some English, some poem, or in for example, in English, there are in two chapters. One is poem and one is some passage. So, my first and the red signal simply specifies that no, I have not understood I have not understood the topics from chapter 1 and not able to attempt paragraph writing, rhyming words, mm, creative writing. Okay, so what you will do here, you will be writing here you will be writing all those topics that come under your chapter. आप उन सब topics को लिखोगे यहाँ पे short में, जो आपके उस chapter के अंदर cover up होता है. तो red signal मतलब बच्चे को कुछ समझ में नहीं आया है, but please write, use a very simple language. Don't use a hi-fi language over here, or very heavy sentence or heavy words which students actually don't understand. Please use a layman language, a very simple language which is understood by each and every child. तो ये आपका हो गया red signal. Then come down, we'll add second option. Again, we'll add an image. Or after yellow, it will be uh, after the red, it will be yellow. Again, I am going to share all these images with you. This all these signals with you. You will use the same signals. So yellow, the yellow you can say I have understood the topics from chapter one, but not able to create own paragraph, or not able to not able to attempt creative writing. So येलो मतलब वो चीज़ जहाँ पे बच्चे को चैप्टर समझ तो गया है, बट बच्चा उसको अटेम्प्ट नहीं कर पा रहा है. सो दीज the students are those who fall into this category, that they have understood the chapter but they are not able to attempt the application based question or the basic questions, so they will come under the yellow category. Again, you will use in a very simple line over here and try to include all the topics that are there in the chapter. And third, that is the green. तो यहाँ पे क्लिक करोगे. Now you will add the green signal. Now you will add the green signal, and now here the question will be, yes, I have understood the complete chapter perfectly and can write creative writing, paragraph writing, identify the rhyming words. So, according to you, according to your subject, according to the chapter, what a green means, that you will write कि अगर भैया अगर बच्चा अगर ग्रीन में है तो उसको क्या क्या चीज़ें आनी चाहिए. These needs to be defined by yourself. आपको पता होना चाहिए चीज़ें. So these things you will write down over here. So what does red, yellow and green means, you write down in simple language the student can understand. Now once this is done, your फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज ओवर. इन द सेम वे ये आपका फर्स्ट चैप्टर के लिए हो गया. अगर आपके पास 2 चैप्टर है तो आप सेम वे में सेकेंड क्वेश्चन भी इसको, once this is done, please click on require so that the question becomes compulsory, and now you will be adding second. Now it will be the same way, so what you can do, you can duplicate the same. ये आपको डबल डबल रिपीट नहीं करना पड़ेगा, आप बस इसको डुप्लीकेट कर देना। यहाँ पे एक ऑप्शन होता है नीचे डुप्लीकेट का, क्लिक ऑन दैट, the same question gets repeated and now you just need to change the question number. So have you understood the content from chapter? अब यहाँ पे आ जाएगा चैप्टर नंबर 2, ठीक है, और यहाँ पे आपके ऑप्शंस हो जाएंगे चेंज। यू विल नाउ जस्ट क्लिक चेंज द ऑप्शन अकॉर्डिंग टू द टॉपिक्स दैट आर देयर इन चैप्टर नंबर 2। ओके, वंस डन, आपका चैप्टर 1 और 2 होने के बाद now you need to include, again to be required, now you need to include 3 metacognitive questions. What is the meaning of metacognitive questions? First question, now these 3 needs to be the compulsory question जो हर एक सब्जेक्ट में बाय डिफॉल्ट जाएगा। आपका बस जो क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 2 3 जो भी आप चैप्टर वाइज करने वाले हो वो डिफर करेगा सब्जेक्ट टू सब्जेक्ट, बट देन दिस मेटाकॉग्निटिव क्वेश्चन नीड्स टू बी सेम फॉर ऑल सब्जेक्ट। तो जो भी यहाँ पे मैं डाल रही हूँ इट विल गो सेम एज इट इज इन ऑल द सब्जेक्ट्स फॉर इन ऑल द फॉर्म्स। So first is, why did you choose the above option, or you can say signal? Okay, so why did you choose the above option or above signal, you can say, या आप क्या आपने ऊपर का क्यों चूज किया, दिस विल कम इनटू अ short answer. So you need to describe कि why have you chosen the above option. So why did you choose the above option, that is signal. Then second question, how will you, or sorry, what will you do to improve in the above topic? Okay, how will it improve in the above topics? So what will you do to improve in the above topics? But improve करने के लिए आप क्या क्या करोगे? Again, this will come into short answer. Make it required. And last question will be, how do you want your teacher to help you out for understanding the topic or the chapter? So how do you want your teacher to help you out for understanding the topic or the chapter? About to understand, yeah. So how do you want your teacher to help out to understand the topic or the chapter? So again, this will be a short answer which will be required. So this is the way you will be creating a form. अब ये आपका form ready होने के बाद क्या करना है? Now as I told you previously that once the form is ready, इसी आपको इसी का एनालिसिस भी करना है, मेंटेन भी करना है, पेरेंट्स को भी दिखाना है. So all that work is now, you do not have to do all these things. So as a helping hand we have Vinay sir with us who will be helping us to collect all the responses or to take the report of all these responses what students have sent. So what you will do, ये आपका फॉर्म रेडी होने के बाद यहाँ टॉप पे एक ऑप्शन होता है राइट साइड में 3 dots, click on that and there you have the option of add collaborators. Click on add collaborators and you will add Vinay sir as a collaborator for your form. So Vinay dot Pawar, you will add him as a collaborator and simply click on send. He will be as editor, click simply click on send. ठीक है, ये होने के बाद दिस इज सेकेंड ऑप्शन, सेकेंड स्टेप. फर्स्ट इज क्रिएटिंग द फॉर्म, सेकेंड step is adding Vinay sir as a collaborator. Now what is the work of Vinay sir? Vinay sir is going to take screenshot of each and every response that the child is going to send. तो हर एक बच्चा जो रिस्पॉन्स सेंड करेगा, जो बच्चे का रिस्पॉन्स यहाँ पे आएगा, तो हर एक रिस्पॉन्स का, हर एक फॉर्म का विनय सर स्क्रीनशॉट लेंगे और वो स्क्रीनशॉट, ये पूरा जो फॉर्म है, दिस कंप्लीट फॉर्म विल गो इन द चाइल्ड रिपोर्ट. This complete form, this complete form will now go in the child's report once he or she submits the form. So that's why it is very much necessary that you please write the correct name or give a proper name to your form so that Vinay sir can understand very properly. So this is the thing that you need to do with the form. with the student